to prevent his wife and children from dying of thirst. The Sandgrouse father must embark on a perilous journey with an uncertain fate. Every day he travels more than 200 kilometers round trip, crossing countless dangers, just to bring back the source of life. Sandgrouse are among the most devoted creatures in nature. They spend their whole lives remaining faithful to their partners and family. However, behind this devotion lies a heartbreaking cost. If the Sandgrouse father fails to return, then his wife and children left in the scorching desert can only await the fading of life in endless hunger and thirst. They wait for death. Choosing to shelter in the desert is the Sandgrouse's helpless way to avoid predators. Although the harsh desert environment deters many predators, the extreme drought and difficulty of finding water becomes a huge obstacle standing before them. An oasis, about 90 kilometers from the nest, becomes their only hope for survival. The pond there is the daily battleground that Sandgrouse fathers must reach. Whenever they arrive near the oasis, the Sandgrouse fathers dare not let their guard down for a moment. They first land in a safe spot far away, hiding among stones, cautiously observing the Mediterranean buzzards, booted eagles, African eagles. These deadly hunters have long set traps around the pond, waiting for the opportunity to strike. The first Sandgrouse fathers to arrive know their wife and children cannot wait any longer. Even if the path ahead is a death trap, they fly to the pond without hesitation. For the sake of their family, they decide to risk everything. The Sandgrouse father's specialized feathers can absorb up to 25 milliliters of water, but this also means they must remain at the dangerous pond for at least 5 minutes. Every second they wait is a countdown of life. The Mediterranean buzzard has locked onto its target. Then the booted eagle also takes action. The two birds of prey keep the Sandgrouse in mid-air control. This seemingly spectacular scene is in fact a deadly frenzy. After the chase, another Sandgrouse family loses their pillar forever. When no predators are visible in the sky, the Sandgrouse fathers know it is time to head to the water pond. But they overlook one player, the African eagle. At this moment, the Sandgrouse, desperate for water, do not notice the African eagle silently closing in. To quickly gather enough water, the Sandgrouse fathers risk venturing deep into the pond. As the African eagle approaches, the Sandgrouse, aware of the threat, quickly fly away from the pond. But a few who haven't gathered enough water hold on stubbornly. Every extra second means a little more water collected. One father, as the eagle's talons brush his head, still insists on drinking until the last second. This is the depth of paternal love measured by life's risks. This one escapes thanks to trust and luck, but not every time is so fortunate. Warriors carrying water back must face twice the risk. Dehydration increases flight energy expenditure by 47%. Those who succeed witness their chicks' joyful throat movements. Latecomers cause their waiting mates to endure under the blazing sun, in the eternal silhouette of me. After crossing nearly 100 kilometers of desert, the Sandgrouse father finally returns home. The chicks finally receive the water their father risked his life to bring. They drink deeply from this source of paternal love. Some families can only face a cruel ending in endless waiting. Their husbands and fathers remain forever on the water's path, leaving orphans and widows to face the end of life in despair. In the next 8 weeks, the Sandgrouse fathers will repeat this heart-stopping water journey day after day until the chicks are fully feathered and able to face challenges on their own. The continuation of the species depends on a 15% mortality rate among male sand. Every drop of clean water brought back across this death route carries an immense survival probability. This is a cruel equation etched in their genes, and a monument of familial love beyond species. Under this harsh natural law, parental love is so profound and great that even the cost of life is worth it.